On our last episode, Lin Xin gets invited to a party, and over there, he gets into some altercation. And it is with this old man that goes around saying that Lin Xin is a waiter and he needs to obey his words. The old man was also harassing a waiter as well, but in reality, this waiter is an undercover cop. Lin Xin came to help her. And the way he's gonna help her is by buying the boat for her. And of course, no one believes his words, so they bring out the captain to make sure that they catch him on his lie. But Lin Xin, without a second thought, bought the boat for the girl. Everyone on the ship gets shocked. But the old man does not take it lightly because he does not like to lose and be ridiculed. He goes to a called Han Bayo, and this is the person that the undercover cop is trying to get to. He is the leader of the Black Tigers. The old man tells Han Bayo that Lin Xin is very rich, and Han Bayo sees this opportunity to ask Lin Xin to come gamble with him. But of course, Lin Xin doesn't want to gamble because he just wants to spend money so he can make it. They both starts provoking him, and eventually the girls tells Lin Xin that these are scums. They will take your money and make sure that you lose everything. But then Lin Xin gets excited because he gets to spend money. Lin Xin immediately calls Boss Han and says that he is interested in the game. He wants to gamble with them. Immediately the both of them says, "Oh, nice, he took the bait." Lin Xin looks at Shenhao and tells her that I am not really that lucky of a person. Can you please come with me and play the game for me? And if we win any money, the money will go to you and not to me. The girl immediately gets irritated and tells him that you will lose all of your money. Can't you see they're playing you? But Lin Xin only cares about spending money, especially on her, because more money he will spend, more money he will get. All of them sits on the table so they can start playing blackjack, and Lin Xin responds, "Let's go." When the first cards are revealed, the dealer says Boss Han has won the game. Of course, Boss Han immediately responds, "Oh, don't worry, this is fine. Let's play some more." Lin Xin immediately goes to the dealer and says, "Next one I will be betting 200 million." But he wants to bet more and tells the dealer to exchange his chips to 2 billion worth of chips. Everyone in the audience gets shocked and says, "Oh, he really came to play big." Boss Han gets excited because he knows that he will win and he wants to get all of his money, all of the 2 billion that he wants to put in the table. Over and over again, each time they play, Boss Han wins. Once he wins 200 million, then 500 million, and then 1 billion. The girl grabs Lin Xin and drags him from the table. All of the people on the crowd say that waiter is so provocative. Do they want to do something at the back? The girl throws Lin Xin on the wall and says, "Are you out of your mind? Do you like wasting money?" The girl goes around saying that this is gambling. This is not normal gambling because in normal gambling you have luck, but in this table you don't have any luck. And her favorability goes down by 3%. Lin Xin immediately looks at her and tells her, "Don't worry. If we lose money, I will not blame you." And then he thinks to himself, I need to be careful with her because she doesn't know why I'm losing all this money because I want to lose all this money so I can make more money. The girl moves away from Lin Xin and says that it's impossible to win in this table because there is no luck. Lin Xin responds to her saying, "Oh, why isn't there luck? this is a gambling. Gambling always have luck. Just like in the movies, right? The girl responds to him saying, "Oh, don't be fooled by the movies. This is nothing like the movies. It's just a trick." Then she goes around explaining that the table that they're playing on, it's rigged. There are sensors underneath the table that tells the dealer what cards are on the table. It doesn't matter if they're face down or face up. And she has a headset that then she says to Boss Han what cards there are, so they know exactly when to bet and when to not to bet. So this game is fully rigged. After the girl explained the whole thing to Lin Xin immediately responds, "Oh, this is what's happening. Gambling is very bad and harmful." But he gets even more excited because now he knows how to play the game. And he says to the girl, "Let's go and win." When Lin Xin comes back, he tells everyone that he wants to inspect the table, and Boss Han agrees with him and says, "No problem, you can go check the table if you want." Everyone in the crowd thinks he is getting too hesitant now. Maybe he lost all of his money. The dealer looks at Lin Xin and says, "If you want, you can check me anywhere as well." And Lin Xin immediately says, "That wouldn't be necessary, I just want to check the table." Lin Xin uses his strength ability on the table to break the sensors. Then he puts in an act saying, "Oh, there is no problem with this table. It's just a normal table." And of course, the other two over there are smirking. Then he tells everyone, "Let's continue with the game, shall we?" Then Lin Xin starts provoking Boss Han, saying that he is so stingy when he bets. He only bets couple of millions. He tries to push Boss Han to bet more. Then everyone in the crowd also joins in with Lin Xin saying, Lin Xin is right, he is stingy when he's betting. And of course that gets to Boss Han and he immediately bets 1 billion in one go. The dealer takes the card out and something goes wrong. Boss Han sees that something is wrong as well. And immediately Lin Xin says, "Hurry up, I'm in a hurry, I need to go." The dealer tells Boss Han that the sensors are not working for some reason. Boss Han immediately tells the dealer, "Still, deal the card. It doesn't matter if the sensor's not working, he will not be this lucky." And immediately after that, Lin Xin wins. Mr. Han has lost. Everyone gets shocked and says, "Oh my god, he actually won." Others saying that whatever he lost, he made it all back with this one single win. Boss Han immediately gets furious, saying that you cheated. You dared to play with me. Lin Xin responds to Mr. Han saying that, "Wait, so it's okay when you win, but it's not okay when I do?" Boss Han points his finger to the girl and says, "Yes, you cheated. She is a professional player. You used her to win." Immediately, everyone in the crowd also joins in on the conversation of cheating, saying that this is not fair. You cannot cheat in a game, in a fair game like this. But the girl immediately says, "We didn't cheat. We didn't do anything wrong. Please, if you don't believe us, go check the monitors." Boss Han brings out a knife and a gun and points it to Lin Xin and tells him, "When you cheat in a poker game, it's by custom that you need to cut your fingers off." Lin Xin gets excited and says, "I always wanted to see if I'm faster than a bullet." The girl begs Lin Xin not to provoke him because he will actually kill you. A loud bang goes off, but after everything, it was Boss Han that was on the ground. The girl gets shocked. Everyone gets shocked. And the girl says, "I saw it." The minute Boss Han used his gun, Lin Xin used the chips on his hand to throw the target off, and then in a fell swoop he punched Boss Han in the guts. The old man screams at the security and tells them to catch Lin Xin. He cheated and he hurt someone. But the security gets the old man to the ground and he screams, "Why?" Lin Xin gets up and says, "You forget that I am the financial owner of this ship. Who do you think they will believe, you or me?" Then Lin Xin kicks Boss Han around and says that he was the one who cheated, not me, and there were two cards on his body showing that he cheated. The girl gets close to Lin Xin and asks, "How did this happen? What did you do? How did you win? How did you know that he cheated? What's happening?" Lin Xin explains everything to the girl, saying that when I touched the table before, I broke the sensors, and just now, when I was turning Boss Han around, I slipped those two cards in him, so he looks like he was cheating. The girl gets amused, and her favorability for Lin Xin goes up by 15%. All of a sudden, the former boss of the ship comes in and says what is going on, and everyone is like, "Oh, finally, the owner of the ship, the previous owner of the ship is here. He is the one who invited Lin Xin to the party." Immediately, he goes to Lin Xin, saying, Mr. Queen, are you okay? I heard a stray bullet or a knife. Did you got hit by anything? Did you got scraped by the knife?" Everyone gets amazed, saying that Mr. Lin is Mr. Queen, the famous Mr. Queen. And the former boss of the ship, confirms that this is the Mr. Queen that I was talking to you all about. And the girl that was undercover finally brought her back up to apprehend everyone. And with their help, the girl rounded up Mr. Boss and his lackeys from the party. Everyone gets shocked, understanding that the girl is an undercover police officer. But the girl is looking for Lin Xin over everything else because he helped her a lot to get these people. But Lin Xin just wanted to get out of there because he didn't want anything to do with the whole scenario. On another place, Liu Yaxi is thinking about Lin Xin, wondering where he is and why he's not replying to her messages. She wants to talk to Lin Xin and ask him out for a dinner, but she doesn't know how to do it. Then all of a sudden, Liu Chen comes in to the room. Her dress is half torn and she looks at her saying that, "Oh, I am so tired." Liu Yaxi responds to her saying that, "Come on, Liu Chen, you look like you have been had in the streets. Please take care of yourself. You need to protect yourself." Then Liu Chen responds, "Oh, this is all Lin Xin's fault. He's the one who did this to me. To be honest, he was really good at it." But Liu Yaxi knows that she is trying to provoke her, so she says, Lin Xin cannot do that. And did you tear your dress up yourself?" Liu Chen responds saying, "Oh, I don't have the strength to tear this dress. I can't even open a bottle, let alone tear a dress. But if you don't believe me, here, look." And she sews a thumbprint on her legs. Liu Yaxi immediately understands that whatever she was saying, she wasn't lying, and she gets extremely nervous. Liu Shen immediately responds to her saying that, "Why are you shaking? If you are so cold, you may want to wear some more dresses." Liu Yaxi immediately runs off from the door, and Liu Chen immediately says, "Ha, now how will you be with Lin Xin? You cannot be with him because I have been with him already." And then she thinks to herself when Lin Xin will treat her like that again.